Welcome back, everyone. We'll be finishing chapter 10 of Charles Stanley's book of How to Let God Solve Your Problems. So this is chapter 10, part 5. The Mighty Hand of the Lord. When the nation of Israel reached the promised land, God instructed them to collect 12 stones from the Jordan River, from the place where the priests had been standing. Joshua 4. These stones represented the 12 tribes of Israel. God had delivered the nation into the land, and now they were about to build a memorial to him, one that would be a reminder of his faithfulness to future generations. Joshua said to the people, "When your children ask their fathers in time to come, saying, 'What are these stones?' then you shall inform your children, saying, 'Israel crossed this Jordan on dry ground. For the Lord your God dried up the waters of the Jordan before you until you had crossed, just as the Lord your God had done to the Red Sea, which he dried up before us until we had crossed, that all the peoples of the earth may know that the hand of the Lord is mighty, so that you may fear the Lord your God forever." Joshua 4, verses 21 to 24. Have you set up a memorial to God for the times he has delivered you from your enemies? Maybe you keep a daily journal and can look back to see the many ways he has worked in your life. Regardless of how you do it, he wants you to recall his faithfulness and live with the promise that no matter how great a trial appears, he will help you solve it. And that is the end of chapter 10. Now this is chapter 11, part 1, Reaching Your Full Potential. Some of the most painful and difficult times of my life have been when God was in the process of breaking me to prepare me for greater service. I have never enjoyed this process, although I know the outcome always leads to growth and blessing. Most people feel the same way. There is enough independence left within us that we want to draw back and avoid anything that resembles hardship or trouble. Yet these are the very tools God uses to increase our faith and prepare us for the next step. The message of brokenness does not appeal to those who only want to live for themselves and not for God. While none of us would be eager to sign up to experience a season of brokenness, we can learn to endure it with patience and steadfast hope once we understand that God sees our potential and has a plan for the adversity he allows to touch our lives. And as the end of part 1 for chapter 11.